Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. Well, it sounds trite, but they say sometimes the best offense can be a good defense, and the cliche certainly applies here. She can stick and move with the best of them, and she's not afraid to hang in the pocket because she can do so without taking significant damage. She has frustrated some truly high-level opponents with her ability to stick and move and get her head off the center line.
This girl has excellent footwork. It's one of her strongest qualities. She is very difficult to hit, and she can close the distance and hit you very quickly. Very tough to train with anybody who can emulate the type of footwork that she possesses.
All right, here she is, ladies and gentlemen, really as well-rounded a mixed martial artist as we have in the UFC at present. Not going to wow you necessarily in any one area, but plus skills in every discipline of mixed martial arts, and a handful for anyone in this division just about anywhere the fight goes. With her skill set, she is comfortable anywhere in that octagon, a scary proposition for the rest of her fellow contenders.
This girl is such a well-rounded fighter. She has a full arsenal of techniques at her disposal, and because she's so well-rounded, you never really know what she's going to do. Excellent takedowns, but excellent striking as well. Very good submissions, very good submission defense. She literally can do it all.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. 2 years apart, these two fighters with the same height and a similar reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 8 wins, 7 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Amanda the Lioness And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 5 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Ebro Way. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, it is a venue that has hosted some of the biggest fights in combat sports history, and we are back for more, ready to go with live action underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. All right, round 1 is underway, and here she is making this much-anticipated return to competition since losing her last fight by way of submission. That result was stunning to some, not to others. Either way, that is history. The focus tonight is on the present, getting back into the win column, regaining the momentum that made her a fighter to watch and a divisional contender. If she can do just that, people aren't going to be talking about the submission loss. They'll be talking about just how far she can take this thing if she can get the W and get her hand raised here tonight under the lights. Back to the well with the uppercut now, it's true. Well, she continues to leave that head open, and she paid for it there. She's almost moving into the strike. She hasn't changed up her tempo, and she continues to keep her head on that center line. We'll see if she can make the proper adjustments here.
Oh, powerful right leg kick.
Nunes.
Oh, flying knee. Big knee.
Nunes' knee is blocked.
Oh, big right hand.
The left hook hits home.
Oh! It appears that cut is getting worse.
Oh, wow, roundhouse, Joe. Made that look easy. Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. And she connects there. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Ooh, nice roundhouse kick, Joe. That'll work on the highlight reel.
Very good job of timing these punches.
Nunes gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You gotta do better defensively. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. She blocks that offense, Joe.
Good straight right. Wow! This could be it right here.
Oh, wow! Whoa! Well, she's up to her feet here, but she is hurting, Joe.
Hard straight punch. Oh, very nice.
Oh! She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Absolutely.
Oh, Superman punch, Joe. And she misses with the left punch there.
Beautiful right leg kick there.
Joe, she's just out of range with that right hook.
Very nice.
Nunes's lower jaw does not look good. I'm not sure it could be any more swollen. She continues to fight through it. Let's see how far she can go.
Here's a powerful knee that lands and causes the knockdown. Let's look at that from another angle. And here it is from a different angle.
Brittany Palmer is in the building.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Well, the book on this longtime wrestler is that she has really shored up her Brazilian.
Oh! This could be it. Just missed with the huge kick.
Well, she told us coming in that the body strikes and the body work would be a big cornerstone of her game plan in this fight. And you see the numbers there, bottom of your screen. That absolutely tells the story. No one's going to accuse her of being a headhunter here tonight. She has worked that body to great effect.
Yep. They separate from the clinch. Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses.
Well, she got kicked flush to the body there, Joe, right underneath her elbow, right underneath that guard. But it almost looks as though she's moving right in.
Whoa! This could be it right here.
Oh! Oh! That one dropped her!
Big straight punch. Nasty elbow lands to the head.
Big left. Well, overall, her striking has been sharp tonight. She has landed some good shots, but more often than not, Joe, she's been one and done. As yet, unable to string together significant combinations, and it's going to take...
Big shot to the head. She's hurt. She is stunned. Wow!
Unbelievable.
She's stunned. Misses a huge hook to the head. This could be it.
Well, she has certainly landed a high number of total strikes here in round two. She got the message from the corner to pick up the pace, and maybe it was just a matter of finding that striking rhythm, finding her range. She has certainly found it, Joe Rogan, here in round two. Oh, she blocks the punch.
Oh! Big knee. This could be it right here. Oh!
And just like that, the fight is over.
Gigantic knockout via flying knee.
Yeah, Joe, that is one nasty knee she used there to get the stoppage victory. I wouldn't be surprised to see that one earn her a $50,000 performance bonus. And those knees don't always look like much. It doesn't take much when it's a hard knee, bone on bone, to send an opponent crumbling to the canvas. So near perfect execution, near perfect location, and she certainly gets the desired result here tonight. And there she is after the huge knockout here tonight. What a moment for this fighter. You can't help but feel good for her here tonight. The official decision, it resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 5 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Amanda Lioness of the Ring, Nunes.
And there she is, ladies and gentlemen. She has the potential to be an absolute superstar, especially given what she did tonight. Biggest knockout victory of her career. Certainly kept the judges out of it, as she said she was going to do. Maybe she gets a bonus, I'm not sure. One thing I am sure of, Joe, she is going to get a high-profile opponent next. And she is going to enjoy this evening tonight celebrating with her coaches and teammates.
Today's all about Muay Thai. Let's get in the clinch and practice those knees. Way to control. Hold her there. That's how you do it. Nice block. Good block.
To become a legend in the UFC, a fighter needs someone to push her to be great. McGregor had Diaz, Jones had Cormier, and Silva had Sonnen. Each series didn't just pit the best against the best, but it matched up rivals that had personal scores to settle. And when the octagon door shut, the bad blood reached a boiling point. Who will be the one to step up and put this feud to rest? Or give up bragging rights once and for all?
All right, coming up next, it's a women's bantamweight tilt between Leslie Smith and Amanda Nunes. All right, so here she is making her way to the octagon, and you gotta think she'll have to bottle the emotions here tonight. This is not just another fight. Despite what she has said during fight week, this is a rivalry matchup. These fighters do not like each other. They might not even bury the gauntlet after the fight. There is legitimate bad blood here. Let's see which woman rises above it and gets her hand raised here tonight.
This girl has excellent footwork. She is very difficult to get a hold of, very difficult to keep up against the cage, and her footwork, both moving in and out and side to side, are outstanding. She's very difficult to catch cleanly and excellent at closing the distance and landing her own strikes.
Well, if you're just looking at speed and footwork, this might be the most talented woman in the UFC at present. So quick on the feet and a master at creating offensive angles, getting her head off of the center line, staying out of her opponent's reach. As good defensively as she is offensively, but certainly what jumps off the film for us, the quickness and the speed with those feet. Very hard woman to prepare for.
This girl has outstanding kicking technique. It is one of her best assets. Ridiculous power in her legs. They come fast, and when they land, they have devastating impact. She is one of the best kickers in this division.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. Nunes is 32. Smith is 38. Nunes will have the 3-inch reach advantage. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 9 wins, 7 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Amanda the Lioness Pouncing. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 8 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Pleasant Hill, California, USA, Leslie the Peacemaker Smith. And the action begins with the judge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready.
All right, we are underway now. Good to have you with us as we broadcast live from Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario. All right, so here we go with round 1 as we get this rivalry matchup underway. These fighters, of course, do not like each other. They have said they will try to just focus on their skills and letting their skills take over. Easier said than done, of course, when you're sharing the octagon with someone who you have such legitimate disdain for. Whoa!
This could be it.
Oh, big left hook there.
Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming?
Oh, big left hook over the top.
Body kick, look at that. Oh, what a leg kick.
So both girls landing right out of the chute. Well, she got kicked flush to the body there, Joe, right underneath her elbow, right underneath that guard. But it almost looks as though she's moving right into it. So until she makes the adjustments, you can figure her opponent is going to continue to attack that area. Joe, nice job moving that head off the center line as she slips to avoid that right hand. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Smith gets caught with that punch. Nice defense there. She blocks the shot, Joe. How about that chin?
Oh, flying knee.
Oh! Smith circling towards the left now. So many striking repetitions. She knows how to move those feet.
Clean, straight punch. Good defense there. Misses with the kick. Oh, man, with that right leg kick.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
And there's a nice jab. That one hurt.
Oh, huge block for her, Joe.
Oh, nice body kick. Oh, beautiful leg kick.
Consistently finding a home for that left punch.
Wow.
Oh!
Oh, man. Oh, big left hand. Oh! Landed a big kick for the knockout.
Well, Joe, she talked a lot about finishing this fight and taking the judges out of it, and she couldn't have done it much better than that. She caught her opponent flush with that kick, full force, full extension, and that spelled the end of the night for the opposition. And when it comes to her highlight reel, Joe, this is the top of the list. This is exactly what she needed here tonight.
Here we see it again. Ba-boom!
And there she is after the huge knockout here tonight. What a moment for this fighter. You can't help but feel good for her here tonight. Bruce Buffer to wrap it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 17 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Leslie the Peacemaker Smith.
Well, Joe, I got to think the only thing better than winning a UFC fight is winning one against one of your chief rivals, and that is exactly what we had here tonight as she celebrates with her coaches and training partners. Big, big moment in the career of this fighter here tonight.
want to see you knock her down. Let's go. More strikes. Now what? Come on now. Good work. Throw more punches. Now what? Training like this is what's gonna make you beat her.
right, coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. Well, she is a really accomplished submission specialist, and candidly, Joe, not a lot of women are used to facing opponents on this level. She's got to be thinking tonight, how quickly can I get this fight to the ground and set up my high-level submission game? A lot of different chokes in her arsenal. She attacks from a lot of different angles. Very strong lower body, particularly her hips. Very excited to see what she can do tonight if this fight hits the mat.
This girl has very high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. She is absolutely world-class on the ground. You're going to see fast transitions and beautiful, clean, sharp Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu technique from her.
Well, this woman has frightening knockout power. That's the only way in which to describe it. She'll be looking to find a home for those heavy hands. Will work the body at times, but the book on her is that she is a headhunter, not a fighter you want to enter into a slugfest with, I can assure you of that.
This girl has excellent footwork. She is very difficult to get a hold of, very difficult to keep up against the cage, and her footwork, both moving in and out and side to side, are outstanding. She's very difficult to catch cleanly and excellent at closing the distance and landing her own strikes.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. More than 5 years apart, with the same height and some differences in reach. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 7 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 134 pounds. Haymaker! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 9 wins, 8 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Amanda the Lioness And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
And here we go. All right, round 1 is underway, and it's fights like this, Joe, where you really see what a fighter is made of. She was knocked out in devastating fashion in her last fight, but if you talk to her this week, her confidence really hasn't gone anywhere. She still is that confident contender that many people fancied as a future UFC champion. So now that knockout loss, several months in the rearview mirror, we'll see if she can regain her momentum here tonight. She lands a knee. Nunes gets hit with a kick. All right, first round is underway, and you better watch out for the overhand punches when you're fighting an opponent of this caliber. It really has become a patented punch of hers, and something that a lot of opponents know is coming, but still can't account for. Let's see how long it takes her to find her range here tonight. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, another great combination. She is on point tonight. Splits the guard and connects there.
Doing an excellent job blocking here.
Oh, huge block for her, Joe. Nunes gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there.
There's a nice uppercut. Very good defense on display here. Very good blocks.
Oh! Well, she got cracked to the head there, Joe. She continues to be vulnerable to that strike by leaning in, almost moving into the strike at this point in time.
Oh! Kick to the face. This could be it. A big shot to the head. Body kick, look at that. Oh! Big knee. Huge elbow lands to the head. This could be it right here. Big shots! Oh! Oh! What a leg kick! Oh, big knee! This could be it! Good defense there. Doing a fantastic job of blocking shots. There's a nice inside leg kick.
Nice jab, follows up with a nice right hand.
She's hurt. This could be it right here. Oh, she got stunned again.
Oh, she gets back up here, Joe, but look at her. For how long?
10 seconds to go here. Let's see what happens.
She slips that left hand there. Round 2 is next. So how about that round? Back to the stool. Confidence has to be high. That's a good 5 minutes from Nunes.
That was a huge moment in that round and a huge moment in this fight. Let's take a look at that again. Let's see it one more time.
The lovely Brittany Palmer getting the round 1 assignment. Here we are, early round 2.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out.
Huge right hand!
She's out! She's
And
out
that's
cold.
gonna do it.
She's out cold! Wow. Wow. Flawless performance by Amanda Nunes. Stunning, devastating victory by Nunes. And here's the end of the fight. Let's take a look at it one more time. Here's the knockdown, vicious strike. Look at this. I mean, just stiff.
And there she is after the massive knockout. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time. All right, Bruce Buffer now inside the octagon has the official decisions.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 28 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Amanda Lioness of the Ring, Nunes.
Well, she's got all the tools, Joe, and she certainly put them to good use tonight as she gets the win and gets so with style points by way of the knockout. No judges needed for this one, and you can be sure her bankroll is going to be fatter on Monday morning. She'll probably get a bonus. At the very least, though, the celebration is on. You see there with her coaches and her teammates. Nothing better in all of pro sports than to win a mixed martial arts fight at the highest level. Congratulations.
Good block. That's what I want to see. All right, now let's focus on defense. Be slick, be smooth, but don't get hit. Beautiful job. You're gonna embarrass yourself if you train like that for a title fight. All right, defense only. I don't want her to touch you. Beautiful movement. Beautiful. Move just like that. If that's the way you train, you should hang it up now. All right, slips only here. Let's avoid getting hit. Perfect. Nope. I didn't quite see what you had today. We gotta push harder next time. I want you to focus on head movement and slipping punches. See the shots coming and get out of the way. Way to move out there. Nice slide. Come on! You fight the way you train, this next opponent won't be able to hang with you.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. Well, the book on this young woman is that she has more knockout power than anybody in this division. So no surprise what she'll be looking to do here, find a home for those heavy hands. She'll work the body, but she has been a headhunter at times in her career. This is not a woman you want to get in a slugfest with, I can assure you of that.
This girl has ridiculous stamina. The ability to push a pace that her opponent can't keep up with is one of her strongest assets. Her cardio is off the charts.
Well, this young woman's kicking technique is absolutely superb. She doesn't telegraph a thing, and she gets her foot from the canvas to the target as fast as anyone in recent memory. A lot of fighters just don't see it coming. Certainly her opponent is mindful of that lightning-fast kick speed tonight. Easier said than done to stop it.
This girl is an excellent striker. Very fast hands, excellent Muay Thai, good boxing, very good takedown defense, and she is an aggressive pressure fighter.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. More than 5 years apart, with similar height and reach. All right, to get us started now, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 10 wins, 8 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Amanda the Lioness Pouncing. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 6 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. International. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Eve Levine.
The veteran Eve Levine draws the assignment here.
Ready?
All right, we are underway now. Good to have you with us as we broadcast live from Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario. Well, her last win by knockout will be a tough act to follow as round 1 gets underway here. She really busted onto the radar of UFC fans by knocking out her last opponent. So now with momentum and the winning streak in tow, she will try to do it again and potentially position herself for a shot at something.
Oh! Kick to the face! This could be it!
Wow, huge head kick.
Wow! Beautiful body shot there, too.
Oh, she gets back up here, Joe. The question is for how long? Well, that hook shot landed to the body there, and that is not what she's looking for defensively. I know she's confident in her ability to take a beating, but you don't want to take too many of those shots to the midsection. Effective punch there by Nunes.
Nice leg kick.
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Head kick! Oh! Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Oh, man, another head kick lands, and one more could be lights out. She has not made the requisite defensive adjustments, and she is really getting eaten alive in this round.
Misses a huge hook to the head.
Oh, lands that punch.
High kick, very nice high kick.
Oh, huge block for her, Joe. Trying to establish that jab. Oh!
This could be it right here. Really swung everything into that kick, but fell short. Body kick, look at that. Hard hook. Nice leg kick.
Oh, man, how'd she eat that uppercut, Joe? She blocks that offense, Joe.
Oh, nice head kick.
Well, another miss there. She just hasn't managed her gas tank very well here tonight. She hasn't been efficient with her strikes, and as such, when she is missing, it's very taxing. Not a good look here. Nunes's overhand punch to the head. It doesn't get there. It was telegraphed, and it was blocked.
Oh, big knee! This could be it. Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed. Good defense there.
Big left. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
That's it. Wow. Wow. Man. And here's the end of the fight. Let's see it again. Here it is one more time. Crank right on the jaw.
And there she is after the huge knockout here tonight. What a moment for this fighter. You can't help but feel good for her here tonight. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 54 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Amanda Lioness of the Ring, Nunes.
Well, there are few greater highs in all of professional sports than to have your hand raised inside that octagon, but she took it a step further tonight. Massive knockout victory. No TKO here. This was a flush KO. She's probably getting some bonus money. One thing I can guarantee you, she is getting a massive, high-profile opportunity next. Congratulations as the celebration continues following the big KO tonight.
target practice on the head. This is the fun one. Go out there and ring her bell. Punches and bunches. Nice combo to the head. Keep it up. You rung her bell. There you go. Nice combo. You know your distance. Follow that up. That'll hurt. That's how you block. Nice block. Good block. That's what I want to see. Perfect block. All right, stand up only. I want to see head kicks. You got to put her down. Let's go. Throw some strikes. Stay active. Change it up. Way to keep her off balance with those combos. Those kicks are nasty. More of those. Combinations. Make something happen. Nope. Push yourself. No. Tie it together now. Way to block. Come on now, you gotta work. Come on. Come on there. We gotta put those strikes together more and cause more damage. Nice block. Nice kick. Great job. That's how you put kicks in after combos. No. Great block. Make it happen. That's the way we land kicks. Keep them off balance with those combos. Let's go. Now what? Nice job with the combos. That's how you keep her off balance. That's not it. Change it up a little. Look out! More kicks. If that's the way you train, you should hang it up now. All right, kickboxing only. Let's stay on the feet and use those head kicks. Mix it up now. Good block. Nope. I want to see more combos in there. Let's step it up. Beautiful combos. I love that kick behind it. Dig deep. Nice strike. Now put your strikes together more and cause more damage. Counter that. No. Beautiful kick. Come on now, you gotta push the pace a little bit. You want those kicks to land, you gotta set them up with combos. Get back in there. Good work. Nice job using those combos. They'll never know that kick's coming. Get out of the way. Nice block. Let's get it again. Not it. There we go. Get it back. Ooh, good block. Come on now. Way to block. Keep working. You got more. Nasty kick. Good block. Let's go. Now what? You're gonna embarrass yourself if you train like that for a title fight. All right, we're kickboxing only right now. Let's keep it on the feet. No takedowns. I want to see those head kicks. Let's throw combinations. Come on now. Work. If you want to land those kicks, you gotta set them up with combos. Nice block. Try it again. Let's put it together. Great job. Love seeing those kicks land after those combos. Good kick. That's how you land those kicks. You gotta set them up with combos. Not it. Beautiful job out there. That head kick was awesome. Keep that up, man. That's your thing.
All right, coming up next, it's a women's bantamweight tilt between Leslie Smith and Amanda Nunes. So with much fanfare, she makes her way to the octagon here tonight. This is a rivalry rematch of the highest order. Most of you know what happened the first time these two fighters fought, but both fighters pretty dismissive of that as a context for what could happen here tonight. So let's see which fighter has made the proper adjustments. Let's see which fighter has developed and improved the most, and who can get the finality and the closure that they are looking for here tonight.
This girl has outstanding speed and footwork. Very difficult to catch, very elusive, and very good at closing the distance and landing her own strikes. She is absolutely terrifying on the feet because of this.
Well, the book on this young woman is that she has more knockout power than anybody in this division. So no surprise what she'll be looking to do here, find a home for those heavy hands. She'll work the body, but she has been a headhunter at times in her career. This is not a woman you want to get in a slugfest with, I can assure you of that.
This girl's grappling is at a very high level. She has excellent takedowns and excellent takedown defense, and she'll be looking to use her grappling skills to bring this fight into her world.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. Nunes is 33. Smith is 38. Nunes will have a 3-inch reach advantage. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding professional record of 11 wins, 8 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Amanda the Lioness Pouncing. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 8 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Pleasant Hill, California, USA, Leslie the Peacemaker Smith. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
Well, always great to be back in Houston, Texas. Good to have you with us tonight as we get underway with live UFC action from Toyota Center. Well, what a rivalry rematch.
Whoa! Body kick, look at that.
Well, it's been great to see her interact with her fans here during fight week, not just on social media, but actually getting out with the masses. She had a meet and greet at a local restaurant. You don't see that every day, Joe. Fighters who are trying to make weight actually go out of their way to make media appearances and fan appearances during fight week. I think it's a gesture that will go over.
Oh, jumping knee! This could be it.
Now a right hand. Well, she left her body wide open, Joe, and as such, she paid for it there. Beautifully placed and landed kick to the body. Let's see it. Oh, what a huge right hand!
Good right hand! This could be it right here.
Oh!
Vicious punch combinations here. Half guard here.
3 minutes. Now closes the distance. Southpaw stance to orthodox now.
Oh, she got stunned again. This could be it. She might try to finish this fight here.
How about that shin?
Oh!
Oh, huge block for her, Joe. Just over 2 minutes, round 1.
1-2. Wow. Oh. This could be it right here.
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there.
Oh!
Oh, Joe, that'll work. A nice straight lands there by Smith. Goes to the body with the knee. Oh, big kick for her there.
Body kick, look at that. This is crazy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, another one. This could be it.
Oh! Oh!
Back up.
Oh, straight right. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Yep. Oh!
Round two straight ahead. What a round it was. Maybe a round of the year candidate. Knockdowns on both sides. You don't see that every day.
You know, she was hurt. She went down. And here another big shot lands and another knockdown. And here another clean shot lands and another knockdown. Incredible round with several moments where it looked like it might be over.
You ready? You ready?
Second round underway.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out.
Nice kick to the midsection. She blocked the punch. Well, there's no denying her grappling credentials, but the big focus for her coming...
Wow! This could be it right here.
Big body shot.
Body. Good defense there. Oh! What a leg kick. Big shot to the liver. She's stunned.
Oh! Wow!
Oh, my goodness. That's it. She's out.
That'll do it.
Oh, wow. What a knockout. Tremendous hook, landed flush for the victory.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure she could have drawn it up much better. Just a beautiful strike to end the fight for her opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that flush shot coming. So this is exactly the way she drew it up. She told us during fight week that she had to find a way to finish this fight, to send a message to the rest of this division. Message sent.
Here we see it again. Bam! Nighty-night.
And there she is after the huge knockout victory here tonight. What a moment for this young fighter. You got to feel pretty good for her, Joe. We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 23 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Leslie the Peacemaker.
All right, so she begins to celebrate with her coaches after getting it done in this rivalry rematch here tonight. There was a whole boatload of pressure on her, and I thought she rose above it nicely here tonight, let her skills take over as she said she would do, and she is the clear winner here tonight. Congratulations are in order.